I am Lourdes of Order Intuition. Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel so y'all can receive uploads when I put them on the platform. Those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome. Welcome on in. This channel is for the real, divine, earthly role models where we seek our inner kingdom first. So welcome. Role models, this message is credited by way of the Most High's in our energy's name. Let's get started. Ashe. So my intuition says you and your baby daddy slash baby mama, y'all got it together. So now what? What y'all about to do now? So let's see how the cards may land. Spirit, what you got for us? What are these cards, Spirit? Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Uh-oh. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so maybe in the beginning before, y'all left each other out in the cold, or maybe it was your choice that you was going to leave them out in the cold to basically heal yourself from certain situations and things that had happened in the past that went on, you know what I mean? But now that you're healed, I feel like now it's time for you and your baby mama to get back together because you're healed now with the Sun card at the top of the deck. And I don't know, but at first it was like somebody was an outsider looking in, or maybe it was some financial issues with you two or something like that, but now y'all back together, so let's see what's going to happen now. What else you got for us, Spirit? What else you got? One more card, Spirit, please. All right, I got you. Yep, y'all back together. Okay, I think it's possibly could be for the better. If y'all have a child together and maybe the child needs to grow with both parents. Okay, but I feel like y'all seen this coming, regardless if y'all was apart from each other anyways. Maybe there's nobody in this world that is better than you or your baby mama or baby daddy, whoever my viewer is. Okay, maybe you have searched around in the world, maybe you dated people online and it just didn't seem right, nothing compare up to this person. Yeah, now I feel like this person is basically your wish fulfillment, or always have been your wish fulfillment. You just wanted to kind of see what was out there. Okay, to want. What else you got for us, Spirit? Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Was that Page of Pentacles? Yeah. Hmm. Page of Pentacles. What is that? Okay. Maybe at this point in time you might not have all the financial freedom that you want, but I feel like it is coming. Okay, because you're manifesting that, you're petitioning about that, you're speaking to on highs about that, so something is going to come into where you're going to be abundant and you're going to be able to have a family if you don't have one now, and take care of the person that you are, basically your baby mama, or your baby daddy, or something like that, however it resonates. Okay, something like that. But I feel like you get your money together. Y'all both was, to a certain extent, leave each other out in the cold. But I feel like y'all feel like each other to each other. Y'all meant to be together. But there could be some financial, situations that's coming about. But I feel like both of y'all are working towards that. If y'all not, then y'all possibly something that y'all need to talk about. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Six of Cups. Yeah, there's a child involved. Maybe somebody has an outside child or something like that for with somebody else. That's going to need to be talked about too. Um, but this is the now what, now what is that y'all got some things that y'all need to iron out from y'all leaving each other out in the cold. maybe there's some miscommunication by some financial situations or, things that came about, but now you're going to talk about those things, okay, for a better solution. And now some of y'all maybe in the future could be getting married. That's why finances is on the forefront of y'all mind. And there could be other children involved. So if there's maybe their other person has two children or maybe one outside child, okay, I'm not getting more than three, but something has to be talked about that as well. So this is a now what since y'all back together. All right. Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's also going to be some things to talk about. People, places, and certain possessions that y'all possess, within each other. Okay. Maybe now y'all gonna be looking more so at certain things that y'all got going on to where y'all can have long solid stability from each other, not only just not just physically but also financially. Okay, I'm getting that real strongly, but I do feel like y'all starting to feel different for each other now. Maybe y'all were younger then, y'all older now, and it's like it's a different way of how y'all communicate and how y'all kind of like love each other or something like that. It's the top of the deck. Yeah. Somebody thinking long term. What else you got for us, spirits? Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe. I thank you so much for being here. Spirit is talking today. Yeah. So 3 of Cups. Yeah, that's gonna be something that's gonna be talked about too, because maybe this person was dealing with 3 other people, or just 3 other people that you know of, or there could be a situation y'all talking about. You have a girls' night out, they have a guys' night out. This is what's allowed. This is what's not allowed, because it's like y'all coming back together. So you can't just be coming back together just to be looking at each other, right? You have to come back together to know the reasons why you're back together, and getting back together has to be something that, okay, we're back together. I don't have time to waste. What is it that we're going to move forward to? What is at the forefront of our mind? If I go out, okay, cool. This is the time I'm going to have to be in. If you go out, this is the time you're going to have to be in, and be moderate with it. But I feel like some type of communications is going to become charging in between you two. Okay, something could do about some money, maybe something like that. I don't know. But justice has been served because y'all back together. So the scales are going to balance out, and the truth of the whole matter of how y'all feel about one another is going to come to the forefront. It's just a good reading. I don't see anything bad. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people don't want to hear about, like, I ain't trying to get back with that motherfucker, but this is for the ones who are back with their baby mama or their baby dad. You want to know what's the next step, right? Because you're not trying to go backwards. For real. Justice. Ooh, came out again. I told y'all justice is gonna be served. The truth of the whole matter of how y'all feel about each other or whatever. Now that y'all moving forward with each other and y'all back together, y'all need to know the truth and lay down what it is and what it's gonna be and how y'all gonna move forward. So the scale's gonna have to balance out between you and them, and that's just what it is. Point blank. Period. I told you. The truth of the whole matter gonna come to the whole situation. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, maybe, you probably dated guys, outside of your, baby daddy or whoever. And I feel like you only see him as the one that's kind of like, he's a man. He's a man. He acts like a man. Okay. These other ones, probably, they had their options open. They, had too many choices and whatever like that. But I feel like, you're on this healing journey and you're not trying to be held back or, hindered from no one. So you go with your best option. All right. So I'm going to second roll this picture frame. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all being here so much. Thank you. What's this 5 of Pentacles? Spirit, what's that 5 of Pentacles? Maybe some of y'all, have dated, and it's like, it just don't seem the same because you're probably used to the person. And, thank you, Spirit. Okay, we got the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. So I look at that as a side note. Just remember to just remember with this Queen of Cups that to love yourself, or there could have been maybe somebody's mother was involved in whatever shape or form or something like that. But don't let this person with this Page of Cups take you away from yourself. Okay, and continue to love yourself. If you see anything that's a red flag or seems fishy, then you know what to do. That's a side note. Okay. Still keep your independency. What is this five? I need one card, Spirit. What is that? Five Pentacles. Oh shit. Yeah. So the Tower card. So yeah, in the past, okay, y'all did y'all both canceled each other out. Y'all wasn't fucking with each other. It was some bad blood, and I feel like from the whole situation, you healed from it. Whoever my viewer is that's watching this, okay, you healed from that situation because it was something that hindered you and it made you see yourself from within inside. I feel like this is really how you got connected from yourself from within and really started to see, who you really were because of this relationship or whoever that person was. But yeah, you got principles, standards, morals, values, and you stand close upon them no matter what. So you heal from the whole situation. So I hate to have a reading about, people getting back with somebody they used to be with, but I do really feel like it's for the child's sake or the children's sake, because I feel like I either got one to two children together. So, maybe it was kind of crazy on how y'all really like disconnected from each other, but I feel like, y'all was with other people, but it just didn't feel the same. The energy it just didn't really, really just didn't sit well. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But what's that Two of Cups, Spirit, right there? What's that Two of Cups? Y'all left each other back out in the cold in the past. Some of y'all dated back in the day and now y'all back together. Maybe y'all children are older. That could be it. I'm getting it as well. Nine of Swords. So, oh, okay. Okay. Even though you heal from the situation, okay, or you're going through the healing phase to get to a better solution from the situation, okay, if you're grown, you're a role model, you can make whatever decision that you want, you have will power, okay, but just with this Nine of Swords, okay, just know what you're getting yourself into. Know that you know how this person could be, so don't try to bring those things back up. You know how this person can be, okay. Five of Swords. Maybe they're cunning, maybe they're conniving, maybe they're a scammer, I don't know, but you know how this person can be. So just remember how you was feeling before, okay, within. Just don't be paying attention to the physicalities of a person, or you trying to be that dude or that, girl to try to take your baby daddy or your baby mama away from somebody who they're with. You know what I'm saying? Don't get cross communicated. Don't get blinded to the fact that you don't know yourself. Okay. You got to still stay connected 10 toes down of who you really are at the end of the day. Real talk. Yeah, that's 6. Okay. For real. So you know how it is. If you go, there is going to be, there is going, with that Nine of Pentacles underneath this Two of Cups, there's every day is not going to be perfect. There's going to be days that y'all gonna get into it, shit gonna pop off, and blase woo woo. But just know your reason why y'all together and you come here. I think that's why now y'all gonna talk about the situation, okay? Because the Justice card is here. Y'all gonna speak the truth, and things is gonna have to balance out. This person go out, okay, cool. If y'all go out together, okay, cool. If the other person go out, with they girls, or the other person go out with they guys, okay, cool. You're going to talk about financial situations. Y'all going to talk about, how the other person needs to deal with their children and when they can come over, or, how they can, just certain things that is more so on an adult level instead of something that's on a childish level. Okay. So I don't know. There's going to be some ups and downs. Just know that. But if you love the person, you're willing to go through thick and thin, but don't let yourself murder you so thin that you start to not know yourself from within. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. But you and your baby daddy slash baby mama got back together, and this is your now what? So now what y'all need to do is step up to the plate and do what y'all need to do for each other for the future, and it don't matter. This is it. You know, you're not getting no older. They're not getting no you younger either, or however you want to say it. Do what y'all do, and don't get distracted with certain things. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Excuse me. Though that Ace of Wands, I feel like I do. Okay, I feel like the Most High has their hand in this in some way, shape, or form. Okay, but if you need to move on, that's what you need to do later on. I'm not saying they're not for you. Ancestral spiritual guides are for you. Whatever you choose, you got free will. If you need to get away, then that's what you need to do. That's it. That's it. You got to love yourself at the end of the day first. Okay? Don't let your parents get into it. You know, you got to feel how you feel of what's real, from within. You know what I'm saying? The most likely they got their hands in it, but, y'all back together, so this is your decision. You know how the person is, you know how they could be. Maybe you never thought that you was gonna get back with them, but now you're back with them, and it's like, okay, what's going on now? But you can't drag that past bullshit into what y'all got moving forward and going beyond independency. Yeah. So somebody has two children by another woman. Okay. Mm-mm. But I feel like, okay, if they do, I feel like you're a good parent. You're a good step parent. Where y'all going to talk about how the children need to respect, your presence. But you got to be a good, if you're a step parent, you got to be a great step parent. Okay. In order to, and the children got to respect you, of course. But, or you're a mother and you're watching this and you got two children by your baby daddy or something like that. I'm picking up. Somebody you work with, or y'all met each other at work, or something like that. But I feel it could be a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Yeah, I'm sorry, Leo. Maybe marriage is on the brink. Side note. All right. Yeah, whatever happened in the past, you can't cry over. Okay, at all. Could be messing with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or something like that. If you gotta say something, go ahead and say it. Whatever doesn't serve you, let it not serve you. But I feel like y'all gonna do well together. Either way it go. Why? Because judgment has been called, regardless. All right. So you have nothing to worry about. That's what you was thinking. What is this Three of Cups? You can be. I already said. Did I already say Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? I did. What is that Three of Cups? Ten of Swords. Okay. So y'all, yeah, in the past, maybe this person used to party a lot. They used to go out, and then when they could come home late, they could have came home late. But I don't think. I think that's going to be an ending to that. Excuse me. I think it's going to be an ending to that because that was what with this Five of Pentacles and this Tower card. That's what in the past had happened. You got to look at this person like they're a brand next person. Like you just wasn't, about them, But everybody grows up in some way, shape, or form in their mind, hopefully. Okay. Especially if you're working on yourself and you're advancing yourself in, you know, ways not only from within, physically, but mentally, soulfully, especially spiritually. Okay. From within highs. But that person used to do that in the past. Don't bring up the past. Let that be ended. The person used to go out to drink, or they used to smoke or do whatever, and it caused y'all to break up, but now y'all back together and this is your now what. It's like, now what? Y'all need to move forward. That all that bullshit was in the past. Let it go. Okay? Because y'all got the world to conquer. Y'all got other things that are coming to y'all. Point blank, period. This could be a long distance relationship too. But I'm keeping these, somebody's mother, okay, was involved, or something about a mother. I don't know how significant that is to you. Yeah. But I feel like y'all gonna do good together financially. Okay. Especially if y'all both connect and really lead yourselves from within to the most high. Seeking truth first. That's beautiful. What's this justice card? Go ahead and like and subscribe, y'all, please. And thank you so much if you made it this far. Spirit, no more side note. We're just being one part of some justice. Okay. Yeah, the devil. Mm. Yeah. Okay, so y'all gonna talk about a lot of shit that happened in the past. Okay. But I feel like there's wish fulfillment and happiness here. The Most High is going to got their hand in it. Okay, in some way, shape, or form, especially the Ace of Wands too. But I feel like with the devil card, y'all gonna talk about certain things that happened in the past with you too. But I feel like whatever it is, the truth is gonna come out. It's gonna balance out anyways, and nobody's gonna feel like they're so caged in. Confirmation. I don't know if y'all heard that. Better go. Yeah. Nobody's gonna feel like they're caged in, or caught into a web of they can't do this, they can't do that. I feel like y'all gonna have a more open relationship, especially if y'all dealing with on highs. Okay. Yeah. Seven of cups. Yeah, y'all gonna talk about a lot of things as far as certain people y'all used to deal with, certain places y'all used to go, certain possessions y'all used to have, certain things. But I feel like both of y'all are gonna connect with your higher selves continuously, no matter what. And that's where the realness come from. 1 second, y'all. Let's keep going here. Now that I've got a full picture, let's go ahead and get some insight. Okay, we do these right here. All right. All right, Spirit. What is this Five of Pentacles, the Tower, Two of Cups, and a Nine of Swords? Now that our viewers, whoever is viewing, and they got back with their baby daddy or mama. Can't be talking about like, oh, you still messing with such and such, all this other stuff. Like, I don't know. Y'all made the choice. So you gotta roll with the punches, or just roll out. Don't look back. It's up to you. But y'all need to talk about like, okay, I'm back with you. You're not gonna be blase woo woo with such and such. I don't know. This is something y'all gonna now what? It's something y'all gotta put, have conversations about. What we got? The Nine of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. You see that? Yeah. So from the beginning, uh oh shoot, excuse me, y'all. From the beginning, somebody, y'all was not getting along at first, but I feel like y'all are now more mature. Okay. And it's gonna take some time. Y'all gotta be patient, but it's gonna grow. Okay. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. Yeah. Two of Wands. With the Five of Cups. Yeah. There's no more crying over spilled milk or certain things that happen in the past. I gotta move forward with the two cups y'all got. Okay. For real. They upright. So the ones that spilled over and fell, that's the past. Leave it alone. you know. All right, what's this page of pentacles? Ace of wands, 6 of cups, and the 9 of pentacles. Spirit, thank you so much. I like how you shuffle these guys. Yeah, for spirit. I just want one card. Thank you. It says the sun. See? Didn't I just tell y'all gonna do good? It's gonna come in slow. Y'all gotta be patient. Okay? Y'all gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. I feel like the most like they have their hand in this. I mean, they agree to it. So it's gonna grow. You know, y'all just got to talk about if this is only for some of you, if the other person got children, whoever, or both of y'all, outside of y'all too. Y'all gonna have to talk about how y'all gonna have to deal with that, how that's gonna have to be delegated as far as visiting and, you know, you being a great step parent, whether if you're a male or female. And, you know, at the end of the day, the sun is gonna shine, you know. There's gonna have to be boundaries that's gonna have to be set though. Okay. Yeah, see, 7 of wands. I can't make this up. Certain people have boundaries that have to be set. Certain things have to be blocked out. Certain things can't be done like how it used to be no more. When I say this Temperance card, y'all have to be patient about the whole situation but stuff come. But you chose that you wanted to be back with your baby daddy or baby mama. So now what? Now what? Just be patient. Now what? Y'all got to talk about some things. Now what? Y'all gonna have to balance some things out. Now what? The truth have to really gonna come out. Now what? You know, yes, every day is gonna be. And every day is not gonna be a good day, but it is what it is. This is what you chose. You done been out there before, now you know, so now it's like, okay. Or just be by yourself. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying like for the rest of your life, but you know, like I don't know. I mean, it's not me. I promise y'all it's not. I mean, back in the day, maybe, but not now. Not now. You know? I'm good. For real. I'm just reading the cards. For real. I'm dead serious. Couldn't do it. I'm not, you know, we got along. Yeah, me and my children's father, we got along. We did. But you know, sometimes our mindset don't match. You understand what I'm saying? He's a great dad. Don't get me wrong. You know, but we're just not for each other. And I'm mature enough to know that when somebody just not for you, they're not for you. Why force it? They belong to somebody else. Because if you try to force it and you know you're going one way and they're going another way, that's you know, I'm an energetical connected type of being. You understand what I'm saying? I can't if I can't deal with you, I won't. I have to be true to my inner self. I have to be true to my energy. I have to be true to how I feel. I have to be true to my most highs, my ancestors, angel, spirit, God. I can't do it. I tried before. If I don't fit, I just don't. Regardless, and a lot of people would be that because it will save a lot of time from other people. But some people they just not mature. They'll just do it, just be doing it. But if you really want to do this, you really want to be with your, you know, your baby daddy, your baby mama. Then do that, please. But if not, don't waste somebody's time. What is this 3 of cups, 10 of swords, the justice card, and the devil? What's that, spirit? I mean, real talk. I mean, I'm not knocking nobody or anything like that. That's just me, you know? And what's this? 4 of wands. Yeah, stability is here. There's a foundation being built between you two. That's why y'all talking about things. This is your now what? Now what that you're now back together. And I'm pretty sure you're like, I hope so. You know, because, you know, big booty Judy around the corner looking real good. You know, or Mark with the muscles. I don't know. I'm just saying. Mike, I don't know. I'm just saying the name. But those are just physical attractions. Who are you really heartfeltly, energetically, mentally, spiritually, soulfully? Who are you really supposed to be with? Think about that. 10 of Pentacles. Y'all a power couple. Y'all meant to be. Y'all gonna build a family tree, a family, a long legacy. Point blank, period. Yes. Queen of Wands. Ooh, you look pretty. You look really good. Really strong. Really into your family. Okay. Okay, now we got a full picture. Okay, I'm giving y'all the formula to the framework that's in your mind. We building this picture. Let's get some oracle cards going on. What needs to be said? Okay, or what's something that we need to kind of like either look out for or whatever. Like and subscribe, y'all, if y'all made it this far. I do got t-shirts down below. There's a link. Go in the about section, y'all, okay? There also is a book called Self-Love Journey. If you're on that journey, it's an ebook. I wrote it. It's very, very powerful. So if you're on that journey, it's free. It's called Self-Love Journey. Put your email in. It's going to come right to your email, okay? Short read, but yet it's very, very, very powerful, okay? If y'all want to book a reading with me, which is I hope y'all do, okay? Thanks for the ones who have booked so far. There are some slots left. Email me, I'll confirm it, and then, we'll talk about it and get a comfortable price set. So we'll go from there, all right? But I appreciate the ones who have booked with me so far. Y'all enjoyed your readings, and I enjoyed them. I love my work. I love it. If I could sit here and do this all day, I would. Yeah. Okay. All right, first part. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay. Hold on, y'all, because they falling. It says, I lie awake thinking about our future. See? See? Y'all see that? Ooh, that's awesome. Okay. This is going to be good. It says, I know you from somewhere. Yeah, see? You're familiar to them other than other people that they have dealt with in the past. They're familiar with, they're comfortable with you. Okay? They can trust you. Okay? I just want you all the time. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, well, maybe, hey, it can work. It's not, everybody's not going to be able to, everybody's not going to be able to get back with their children's mom or children's dad, right? It's not for everybody. So this reading is not going to resonate with everybody. This is just for the ones that resonate with, or it's a possibility if you was thinking about that, hey, we need to get back together. If I was like, well, then it could possibly work. It could work. I'm not saying it can't. What else you got for us, Spirit? A couple more cards, please. Ooh. I'll pick them up in a minute. I left because you told me. Yeah, in the past. So somebody wasn't happy with somebody in the past. They left because you told them to. Okay, gossip only hurts more. So maybe it was some things that was heard about one of y'all. Somebody said something about somebody. I don't know exactly what was said, but something was said about someone. Two more cards, Spirit. I need a bigger desk with my waters be falling. Oh, crap. If y'all still here, I really thank y'all for being here. May everything happen for you tenfold. For real. I had that effect, and it's going to happen, whatever you did, especially if you made it far. Because I promise you, I'm not one of those fake, funny people that changes who I am behind the scenes when the camera's off. If I say what I say, I mean what I say, and I have a grand, gracious heart for the Most Highs, and ancestors, angel spirit guides. I feel like you do too. So may everything that you was thinking of, that you want, come to you faster than a speeding of light. Okay, to the highest highest light that beings upon. Okay. And it will. I promise you. I'm sending out that energy to you. Thank you. It says time to ground yourself. Yeah, you've been doing it because I felt like, since you've been in this back in this connection, it's like, or even when you was outside of connection, you was already healing yourself, taking care of yourself, like really like doing things to really heal who you are from within and let that blossom to bloom out before you got back into this connection. Okay. I'm gonna take one more. Give me one more spirit, please. One more. Oh, powerful. Come on, baby. Give me one. Okay. All right. It says, ooh, definitely. Definitely. Definitely this gonna work. Definitely y'all supposed to be back together. Definitely you are the one. Definitely love is the answer. Okay. Yeah. Reach out. Maybe some of y'all need to reach out to tell them how you really feel. If you haven't, I want to get some tea though. Let's see something which you kind of need to. I don't know. It might be something, 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 something about something. Let me see. Let me see. Give me one. Give me some tea. Give me some tea. Use cards. Let me know. Give me some tea, spirit. All right. Oh, come on, spirit. Ooh. So you need to be watch out because their pockets are being hit majorly. I don't know. If you was worried about this person like same sex, then I don't think that's a problem. Okay. Somebody could be playing favorites with somebody's child, with children playing favorites, something like that. But majorly, somebody's pockets are getting hit, so you're gonna have to be patient to a certain extent. So somebody's pockets is getting hit right now. I feel like it's gonna turn out in their favor. Okay, but somebody's pockets is getting hit. But let's get an overall. Uh, I don't know. I just hand it. I just wanted to see because this is a good ass reading. Like, we need to watch out for. So I don't know if it's your pockets or their pockets, but I might pull a card on that one. Give me one card to hang this picture. One. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I am less resistant to your love, and I feel pushed to action and follow my heart without any hesitation. Yeah. Maybe, since now you're getting back with this person, you didn't know that they were having like kind of like financial issues to a certain extent because finance did come up in the reading a couple of times. I did see that. But I feel like, as long as your heart is still there, maybe y'all, you're gonna help out each other to a certain extent, but their pockets are getting hit and it's in a major way. Maybe because they have some type of child support they had to pay, or maybe whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. Okay. But somebody's pockets is getting hit. But let me yeah, what's up with that? Their pockets are getting hit. Maybe. Like, is it gonna get better or is that a problem? What's going on, Spirit? Give me one card. Okay. No. Well, like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. Their pockets are getting big. Is it something my viewer need to worry about? If you believe. Oh, if you believe your pockets are gonna get hit. Right? Ask your ancestors and your spirit guides. It says in the near. Oh, maybe it could happen. I don't know. It could be happening in the near future. I don't know. I mean, if you believe it, then yeah. But if you could stop it, then no. Like you can, do something about that, right? Something like that. I don't know. All right, role models. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.